Hi. So today I decided to have a little curl in my hair, and I curled my hair. So I figured let's see what all happens. So I'm like, yeah, I've been putting away a lot of stuff. Right now I'm doing the changeover for the winter clothes and stuff because I know it's going to get cold and I'm going to be like, ready for everything. So it's not that curly. Oh boy. There we go. I'm going to be doing my makeup. Hi, how are you? We are talking about Harry and Meghan Merkel. I've been watching a lot of them, and wow, she really I hope to God that he gets some help from his family because I really think she thought she can pull it off. I really do believe that she cares about, when she first met him. I think she really cared about, it was a caring relationship, but I really hope that, if he feels that he needs to go back to his family, then he's going to have to do that because that money's going to dry up really quick. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, they're still streaming. They're probably still paying Harry and Meghan, some money, from because they're still on Netflix. Because I had to get off the Harry, off their thing. I was watching it. It was really quite nice. Because, as it's playing, you know what's going on right now. My hair is so thick and heavy. It's just, whew. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to be sexy one way or another. I'm going to get some sexy stuff. How about this? Sexy. Yeah. Here. There we go. So, anyway, I am going to put. You got my red. Let's see about. Hi, how are you? We are going to be talking about Harry and Meghan Merkel, and um, you know, I'm like wondering, is he like what's going on? What do you think's going to go on with that? Because you see, you know, I always thought, my God, I really wanted to see them do, you know what I mean? It's like where you want to see somebody do well and you're watching them and you're like cheering them on, go, do good. And then let me tell you what happens. Oh, and I just think to myself, God dang. Ugh. So yeah, I I kind of was bummed out because I really thought that Megan and I thought that Harry and Meghan would be that that people that made it. Harry knew what it was like. Both of them knew what it was like to have, you know, their parents split up. They didn't want that. They wanted a good marriage, and then some things that I think that Megan should have had respect for, which is the rules. And she just, thought that surrogacy was what she wanted. It got out because they didn't apparently what the surrogacy woman said that they didn't finish paying her off. So are they low on funds? What's the deal? I mean, I just hear more and more stuff. It's because, hey, he came over to our pond with Megan, the actress. So I thought to myself, oh, God dang, that thing's not working. Well, anyway, what happened was when they left, because I'm watching their documentary, and when she left, they really did. They were, had no. They had loads of people coming up their area, where they were living, and I would have left too. I'm going to be honest. I would have left too because you have, two young kids, and you're like, wow, this is great. And I'd really, I just want to see them make it and work it out. That have everything, you know. I'm trying to find my. There it is. So anyway, I was really excited when they got, when they were getting married, and it was a whole big to do. And I thought, wow, this is great. You know, we have somebody who understands, what it's like to be, not just somebody that comes from a really, you come from a working family, the working Joe. And I thought, this is great, and here it always reminded me of Harry's mother was working with children. She was a teacher and she loved children. So, you know, she couldn't work where she was because I don't know what it was, but it was something else, how it, went. So here it is. I'm thinking, well, Merkel and those guys are going to do good. And then, oh boy. Hi, Majestic. Hey, can you do a good burp? Oh, well, I don't got nothing to drink that's burpiful. So anyway, I'll have to drink something. I got some Zip Fizz. It's real good Zip Fizzy. It's called. Look, you all. I'm like minus in the bank, like you cannot believe. I'm quite a bit minus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm okay. Yeah, we're talking about because I'm watching. It's like you hear a lot about this person, and she's been like apparently going up and down, living in California. She's got a great husband. What's going on? What? And then suddenly she forgot. Well, I don't know why Harry didn't step in and say, look, somebody's going to find out. Harry, or they stated that they didn't pay the woman having the baby because I guess she didn't want to carry it. I don't know if she had a health condition. I put it out there thinking, well, maybe she had a health condition. You never know. Maybe it's something else going on. I'm trying to put it out there because I'm starting to think that that's the Hollywood thing, just to have someone carry your baby. I mean, I could see it, but why don't they be open about it? To be honest, why don't they? It's real stupid. You're going to sit down and fold your stomach. Ha ha. You know, I mean, it just is what it is. So yeah, I was very how can I say surprised? You know, where's my brush? I gotta get my other brush. So yeah, I was really surprised that you know, my hair is just not going to be curled today. It's just one of those things. I did try though. I was moving around a bit much. So yeah. So I will put on makeup. Ooh, do I look pretty? There's a nice red one. No. And yeah, I thought to myself, well, I'm getting myself together and just thinking, you know, I don't know what the whole situation is, but I do know that Diana went through a lot. I mean, they really wanted to make sure they were going to get a good princess, a good princess. My feeling is Camilla. Oh, she fucking killed Diana. She did. Camilla killed Diana. Camilla wanted to be prince. She wanted to be the queen so bad she would have sold her soul to be queen. She would have just, she would have been, hi, devil. Yeah, let's go make a deal. Yeah, I want to be queen. I don't care. Just bump her off. Does that sound familiar? Makes me think she'd do something like that. I think she would. She was that lovely of a person. Yeah, she was so evil. And she went and took a dump. It was like fire and brimstone. We're just coming out. Whoa! He really loved, Charles really loved Camilla. But I think Camilla's been doing a little bit too much herself. She all just done. Let's see, and we got, Princess Mouthy. And I know she doesn't, she looks at the fact that you can write and you can change a jingle very good. All I know is you should have stayed in England and you married into the family. Wow. Yeah. I really, really think that, um, I just hope everything's all right with Harry and the kids and Meghan, the whole bunch, because it's really you see this. I'm watching Netflix. I'm seeing this go on, and I'm going, you know, his brother's got to be. I guess recently, I don't know how true it is. There's been stuff. There's been a lot of stuff on just stories. I don't know how true these stories are or what, but I just wish they can get brotherly love back again, and just let him come back. And oh boy, yeah, I'm just like thinking to myself, what were they thinking? Really? Yeah. So it proves the point, sometimes when you're in a relationship and the person you're with wants you to go away from your family, because I knew an instance where somebody was with a sociopath. Let's just put it out there. And a sociopath, not only will they steal from you and help you look for your stolen item, that you'll never find, but they're also hard to divorce. And the first thing a person who wants to just, take over that person and whatever they have to offer is they take him away from their family. And that's what my ex did. Took me away from my family. I am going to this year look for their addresses, send them Christmas cards, and call it a day. And tell them that I was wrong and they were right. Oh, it's going to be a lot of crow. Oh, yeah. Omega going to be Miss Meg here is going to be eating a lot of crow. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to say to my family, you guys were right. I was wrong. You were right. Oh, yeah. Sociopaths are great, though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When they're young and stuff, I mean, then patty cake time's really fun. When they get after the age of 30, they can't make it a full week, and by 40, they only work 3 days a week. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Mm. And this cup's special to me. Yeah, yeah. I left this here when I came back after telling um, Mr. X that it was done. He apparently did this to my cup, so anyway, yeah, I did my I I've been broke. I accidentally paid my whole a whole bill off, and I was only supposed to do half of it so I can have some money for everything. And I've been, so yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun and lovely. So I hope everybody's having a great time and getting ready. There's some people who are going to be visiting Vegas and over the Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, this year has been a big downturn for Las Vegas. Our tourism is way down because people are starting to stand up. This is what it's like. If you don't like somewhere, you will go elsewhere. And if it doesn't change, these people will be out of business. Oh, guaranteed. I couldn't even afford a haircut. So yeah, I got my Bobby right next to me. So yeah, I thought to myself, wow, I hope that it all works out, that they get something done. But I think that there are times that, out of respect for your significant other, and I know that she had stated that she had felt uncomfortable, but you got to understand that you are marrying into a family that isn't regular. They're the royals. They're not called the royals because everyone can become one. They're called the royals because that's what they are. A lot of people have grown up with them. I have, and they feel kind of close. They look at Harry as being like a brother or someone they really care about, because a lot of people have a lot of respect for Diana, who is the people's princess. I don't know. I'm trying to be an observer, but I'm also going to state the fact that I think that Merkel could have handled the whole thing, because you got to be understanding. If I don't know if they had talked about getting rid of their names, and making no big deal. Now they have none. So I don't know what they want to do, or if Harry is done with living the California lifestyle, what he wants to do, where he wants to go. I just pray that he is safe and him and his family are safe and things go well, because I watched a Netflix thing and I go, oh, all the stuff was just going crazy. And to have that, I've never seen someone get married without, like I heard, and being that I'm just being honest, because it's like I've lost, and it hurts. But being that there was no, she didn't go to a doctor and they said, okay, you're a child. It just her telling Harry, I hate to say this, but it sounds like a little, no, like she wasn't pregnant at that time, but because the reason why I say no, because she didn't want to carry the kid. So she didn't want to carry the kid. She had to have a plan for him to really, for her to say, oh, I lost the baby. I don't want to carry it. And you know what? Oh, God. Diana, she carried the kid. What's good for Diana should be good for anybody. That's how I feel. But it is what it is. I can't sit there and say anything because I do not know the situation. But their law that was made before a long time ago, over 100 years ago, stated that you had to carry the child. It's a law. If you're a royal, you have to carry the child, unless I'm thinking if they said, hey, we got this certain medical problem, but, she can only carry the child for so long, and they suggested, someone else to carry it. I don't know how they would deal with that if that happened. I always wanted to ask that. It's kind of like, because that is one of the laws. And I do watch a lot of documentaries. I have, family that used to go hunting in the Black Forest, sneak in the Black Forest, go hunting. And I enjoy the royals. Usually they're very positive. They go overseas and spread love. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, and I know it sounds like, kind of bitching, but God dang, could you just not go to someone's house and bitch about the past, about what artwork and shit? And, if she's that ticked off, she's got to know there's going to be something somewhere that is, off in a corner and stuff. Yeah, I know. They know, it's like sometimes you just got to go, okay, she made a big stink about a lot of stuff about how people, decorate, and how they should undecorate for her because she's half black. I get it. But that's them. You got to understand that. At least you know where they stand. I'm just being honest. I don't tell people how to decorate, you know. So here it is. It is Monday. Monday. We made it to Monday. I'm off today. I was off today. So I've been taking all my winter clothes in them, and my uh, my stomach's gotten bigger. And I am worried at this point because I went to the doctor and said, hey, do you think I can have an ultrasound or something? Because, I think I might have a tumor. It gets bigger every month. Oh, you're just fat. I want to get you on some opiate. She didn't say that. She goes, I want to get you on some prescriptions. You know what's going through my head when you got a doctor that looks morbidly obese? Like a size 20, size 16, and she's telling you you're fucking fat. It's just accept it. So I'm sitting there thinking, all right, my arms aren't getting bigger. My legs are getting a little bit big, but my stomach getting really big. And guess what? My belly button's missing, is disappearing slowly. When my belly button has disappeared, I'm going to go to urgent care. I'm going to say, I want to know what kind of fucking tumor I have because my fucking doctor doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. That's right. So I got my problems. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to buy, I'm wearing a pair of Harry Potter pants, but the woman who owned this, it was pre-owned, had a big ass, thank God, because I'm wearing it reversed because I got a big ass stomach and small butt. Go figure. So I don't know. I have been exercising and I don't eat tons of food. I'm not like sitting there, having lots of junk food and shit like that. And I'm still, getting a. So when my belly button disappears, I'm going to go to the ultrasound and say, what the fuck? Is it a tumor? You got to tell me, man, because my belly button doesn't disappear. When that happens, I'm going to do that. And when I find out what it is, I'm calling a lawyer and I'm going to lawyer up like you never believed. And I'm going to sue that bitch like she never been sued before in her whole motherfucking life. I asked her for help. I said, I got stuff going on. And she said, you're, I want to get you on some medication. You're looking at them and you're going, oh, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you this about America. It's the land where the doctors like to get you. First of all, the doctor goes shopping and get that nice expensive car. They go and now they have a car payment, 2 different houses, a yacht, and whatever else. So that new car note, they're thinking, God damn, I wish she was on opiates because I could just get that car paid off real quick. But no, she got to be natural. Well, she got in a bitch fit because she didn't understand the fact that I didn't want to do any medication. In fact, I bought toothpaste every time I finish eating. I brush my teeth with it here at home. And it's supposed to, if you keep your mouth shut when you sleep, what it does, it heals your teeth. It makes you feel good. I've been feeling really good. No, I'm not eating a whole ton of stuff. And that's, yeah. So I got pissed off. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought to myself, I'm sitting there going, you know what? I hope it's a tumor. Not cancerous. I just would like to sue my asshole doctor. My doctor sucks so bad. Oh yeah, my doctor sucks. I do better with a blind deaf Hindu doctor. Really? I do better with Helen Keller as my doctor. Shit. It's pretty bad when you're sitting there thinking, Helen Keller would make a better doctor than the doctor I had. Mm-hmm. I had an amazing doctor who believed and did not tell many people because he knew that some people would be jealous and they probably want to get him fired because even back in the 80s, a doctor going, if you just take these pills and this much that you take, you will fix your problem. I was like amazed. There's so many people who have vitamin deficiency. We're not talking just a little bit. We're talking to the point I'm surprised they are still up and walking. Go to your doctor every year and find out what you need. What are you deficient in? You're deficient in D, B, a whole bunch of alphabets. Find out and say to the doctor, how much do I take? For anyone over the age of 40, you take calcium, 600 in the morning and 600 at night. You take it with food. It's good with Zip Fizz because I like my Zip Fizz. And that's what I do. I take a lot of vitamins. It's very important to take care of your body because your temple needs to be taken care of. So let's go and I'll do about 5 of those because good Lord, whew, yeah. There. It's not a fresh Zip Fizz. I use these. Oh, they're so delicious. So, yeah, I've been taking my clothes and putting them in bags and sticking the air out. Yeah. Oh, I'm pissed because I'm not eating a whole lot. I exercise and I'm just like I'm feeling so sad and thinking how long do I have? Because I'm like thinking what the fuck? Doctor needs to have doctor needs to have that you know liposuction. She needs to have her liposuction done. I really have come to the point I'm doing my, cuz I'm really I'm going to be honest. I went to the West Coast and the medicine out here is non-existent. Everyone pops pills. It's just it's actually quite it's maddening. It doesn't heal you. Popping pills will not heal you in that situation if you keep it up. So so I've you shake your head and you go, well, the first time I started talking with my doctor when I went for my second one, and she told me she was going to get me on prescriptions, and I'm like, God damn, I'm thinking to myself, I should have just told her, so what new car did you buy you want to pay off quickly? I mean, come on. Because I tell you, and I just couldn't believe I was actually told this by a doctor. You're just, you're gaining weight. It's okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I had another doctor. I had to get a ride from my ex. He's a chimney smoker, and I walked in. I smelled like I hotboxed my cigarettes, I tell you. And I didn't mind. I was like, oh, no big deal. She gave me, I've never had, I'm hoping to have a doctor that's kind of bitchy so I can bitch back, but I've had some really, the ones in urgent care are just sweet as pie, but boy, Jesus Christ, the one I got, just like you feel like they're going, ah, geez, I just got a new car, so let's see if I could get them hooked, make her a good customer. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, geez, where do we always get these doctors? Couldn't I get a nice doctor that just wanted to help? No, I usually get the bitchy woman who just, I don't care to hear that you run. You should quit because it's not making you younger. It's making you older. So quit it. Quit acting like you're 15. So yeah, I went to the doctor a while back and my abdomen is still growing. I think I got a tumor. I have been so worried about it. So I'm going through all my stuff and getting stuff that will fit over my tumor because I really had to get some new pants and stuff. And I had to go through all my things. I'm not even done going through everything because I sucked the air out of them. I got to go through where my TV is. I got a bunch of clothes there and everything, and I'm going to use that. So I've just been busy doing that. That's it. So yeah, I believe that, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think Megan made a bigger deal than what it really was, a real bigger deal. And I get it in uncertain cases, the way things were treated. I mean, I know what it's like to feel mistreated, to be told that you're stupid, and I've been told by my ex. That's how he kept, let's just say I stayed. I was not going to let my son be brought up by my ex. That just wasn't going to happen. I was not going to let that sweet little boy grow up to be an asshole. My daughters, women are different. My daughter is still mad at me or whatever. You know, I just said, Jesus. But if I'm gaining weight this much, excuse me, my arms are still the same size. So yeah, it bothers me. It really does. So I'm trying to, uh, how can I say, plan for my death. I know it sounds morbid, but I really am. I don't know what's happening, and my doctor is a poopy pants. I got a poopy pants doctor. Do 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 do. He really sucks. Do 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 do. She sucks. Oh yeah, I got a poopy pants doctor, and I got a poopy pants exes. But my other poopy pants ex, yeah. Hi, Majesty. Yeah, burping spiders are all sleeping because I've been keeping them awake, moving all that stuff around. I need more sody pop, and I'm going to buy. Come back, stop by tomorrow. I'm buying some sody pop. I am. They said if you use the app over in Albertsons, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the app, and I'm going to buy. No, I don't buy. I'm not using welfare. I'm using cash, so I'm going to buy sody pop and stuff, and Bob, get that. Burping spiders. I just am so sorry. So yeah, I'm thinking, God, I mean, yeah, okay. Well, let's just say a prayer for Harry and Meghan. I don't know what the whole scenario is and what's going on, to be honest. I hear a little bit from both sides, but I'm going to be, blatant. I would have never left. It almost reminds me how my ex did to me. I wouldn't. I would have been to my duty, to my land. I mean, it's England. I mean, I've never been there. My family's from Europe. Yes. So, let me get this. Oh. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll have sooty pop and I'll be burping. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I took 5 pregnancy tests. They all came up negative. So, I have been doing stuff just in case it's cancerous, just in case it's just benign. I'm just getting myself, I don't know what's going on. And I'm hoping that my boyfriend doesn't notice. Yeah, Majestic. I think they're sweeping. My burping spiders and sheeping. So, yeah. As for that, I think that, I wish them the best, but I don't know what they're going to do. They worked hard at getting Netflix and the other stuff. I think that she Megan lied on Netflix. She talked about being pregnant. She didn't. No, she had somebody carry both of her children. When you think Harry would have known the rules. Hey, Megan, you do that, we can get in trouble. Well, I don't care. I don't want the. She stated she didn't want the title. Now she doesn't want to get rid of it. God, make up your mind. I want the title. I don't want the title. I want the title. I don't. And you're like, well, goddamn, bitch, make up your mind. Dang. Ah. And there's Bobby. He's such a good cat. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think that what's going to happen, he is on his way to. He should be in England right now. I think his family just got tired of the Meghan shit. She just really did a lot of things that were nice, and William's wife went through stuff. In fact, they broke up. If you remember, they broke up for a short time because of something that she thought was done to herself, but she's not acting all crazy like me. Oh my God, I gotta write a book. I gotta go and I gotta sue. God dang. Name your kids Sue too. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking because pretty much in there, on Netflix, she said she was pregnant. Oh yeah, and I'm a born again virgin. No, it's just smart water with Zip Fizz, vitamin energy hydration. So yeah, I've been watching it. It's a documentary, but I don't think it's much on. I think Harry put out himself. I think that Megan was a true actress. I really do. I think when she believed that she was going to go to these photo shoots, Dior won't touch her anymore. Apparently, she steals. And Then says, oh, well, she's a sociopath. You know what the difference between a sociopath and a psychotic person? Let me tell you the difference. A sociopath will steal from you, help you look for it, take it home, and then when they go and do their announcements to get married to a prince, goes and where's the items? I'm like, how can you do that? You're wearing the shoes and the this, and I'm like, oh man, she's just a little bit skunky, and yeah, I hate to say that, but it looks like she's a big ass thief. But she has some good friends. Maybe she could seek therapy and helping with her stealing. Because I'm like, they're saying they're missing all these items, and one of the items was a pair of shoes, and sure enough, they look on it's in a magazine. how how fucking thick can you be? I just thought to myself, okay, all right, because everyone's beating up on Megan. She's the new girl on the block. You just want to beat her up. After 2 years, you're no longer after 6 months, baby. You're no longer the new girl on the block. You're the old girl on the block. And you've been on the block for a long time, and you should have known better. God dang, you know when you get in trouble, you go, all right, I can't do that. But geez, you just keep doing it over and over. It's like a kid that doesn't learn. It's like, come on, you're just dragging poor Harry through this shit. And I really believed Harry was snookered on love. And then when by the time he woke up, oh, he was screwed. I just felt so. Let's just say a prayer for them all. They all need it. Dear Jesus, please keep Harry, Megan, and the kids, Archie, and and Lily, in your heart, and guide them where they should all go. Because good Lord, I'm thinking Megan's got some mental issues at the rate she's going. I really do. So, the difference between a psychotic person and a sociopath, like I said, they'll help you look for shit. They'll help you all the while they have the shit on themselves. A psychotic person, they won't even steal from you. You know why? Because they're going to kill you later and they could steal the shit from you anyway when you're dead. I don't know what kind of person she is. I really get this feeling that she is a princess pushy, and I really believe that she did not like any rules because she never had them. She thought, her mom's like, oh, she's such a grown up. Oh yeah, she's had boyfriends. Do you notice that they didn't talk about boyfriends? Not one single boyfriend. So it means the parents are really strict, which is good. Oh, she made up over at the Soho house, so my darling daughter made it up at the Soho house. Oh, she was learning all kinds of things. I'm sure her mother doesn't even, well, I don't know. And I don't care. If you want to lie to people, and let me explain something. It's Scotland Yard. They're going to find out. They're going to find out if you farted an hour ago. She's acting surprised that Scotland Yard found out about certain things that I want to ruin it for you if you want to watch it on Netflix before. Well, they probably want to get their money's worth. So, uh, Harry and Meghan are on Netflix. They did an excellent job because I'm going to be honest. Seeing America, I'm an American person. I don't want to see that. I want to see the royal. Yeah, she's not to me royal. She was born up just like me, you know, all us normals. But I want to see the royal. Fuck that. I don't want to see her. Yeah, okay. I love the pictures. They've shown a lot of pictures, actually, to be honest, that I've never seen before. So if, ooh, look at that. So if you like Harry, at least see it for his cause. Fuck his wife. I'm sorry. Well, she probably screwed everybody. Actually, she's from dealing with Soho. Yeah. They help young women obtain their goals while helping old men get laid. I'm just putting it out there. I I've had opportunities to go and do stuff like that, and I chose a different way in life. It just is what it is, you know. I believe that she really did want to meet Harry. I believe that she thought that she'd be welcome with open, loving arms, and everyone would just be like, you know, that whole saying I say that when you date or marry a sociopath, they all believe that the eyes are on them, the, the skies are going to open up, the clouds will part, and all the angels will come out and sing, and everything will be wonderful. It's just absolutely wonderful. She didn't understand why she was not loved the way she was. And that's what I really do believe. She really, I don't even think, I don't, it's like regular people. Anybody could believe that you believe that the clouds are going to part and you're going to, just the way she acted though, just was not, I wouldn't say rational. Like there's definitely something going on. I just keep praying for him. I don't know what's going on. I know I try to just stay neutral and just, you know, keep that up. So we're almost done. We'll see what's going to happen. Of course, you know, uh, Buckingham Palace is healing. Charles is no longer talking to um, Camilla, which I never, I'm going to be honest, I think Camilla killed Diana because that was the only way she could become queen. You know that. Look it up. Look it up. The only way Camilla could come queen instead of a consort would be for her to do what she did. I really believe that Camilla killed Diana. She was the people's queen. Camilla was, she just liked to stuff her pockets a little bit and, you know, just everyone thought her breast was getting bigger. Nope, she just stealing a whole bunch of shit. They all thought her breasts were getting bigger, and it's like, oh man, that's where I've been looking for that shit for a hot second. God dang, if someone were to take her face and put it in a bunch of cookie dough, they can make some ugly cookies. Woo wee. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, these are some good Halloween cookies. We call them the Camellas. They should start making some cookies called the Camellas. Scare the crap out of the little kids. Just don't be giving them to those little darling kids. You know, you don't want to have anyone throw up. That'd be a good joke. Hey, do you hear? England's going to make a new cookie. Oh, it's going to be mainly made for Halloween. You know, they're going to call it the Camella cookie. I'm just saying because you see, Camilla wanted to be queen, The reality of the situation was when Diana was living, there was no way in Sam's Hill Camilla could have become queen. I've been watching a lot of English TV, by the way. And where are you, you little turd? You're not humping that, and get off there. You think you're going to go in there and I got my bag that I usually take over my boyfriend's house, and he's laying in it. He's like, I'm going to. Meh. So, yeah, I really believe that you could see it in the pictures. And if you keep looking as time went on, you could see the stresses getting to them. They had it hidden. They tried to keep it hidden. They went to Africa. They did a lot of things, you know. Just pray for them. Pray for Harry and Meghan and Harry and Meghan, the whole family. You know what I mean? Let's hope that we could get this resolved. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some Pepsi Cola tomorrow. So yeah, kind of. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just sucks, you know. I love these. They're hearts. Well, soon. All I can say is, wow, man. I mean, she was a good kid. Then you hear other things, you know. It's like, wow, you know. I could not believe it. I mean, her father just pretty much so far as what I've seen, just I don't know what's going on, but so far it's like for a while she was and saying she couldn't contact her dad. Now I know what she's going. It's like, wow, it sucks. It seems like maybe a reporter's just intercepting her stuff when she messages him. Sound like he got jealous because she was talking with her mom and was like, oh, I'm going to act like I'm two. I need money. Her father, I'm sure at one time he was a good guy, but he kind of is, what's the word? Lazy. Yeah, kind of shifty, lazy, untrusting. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. Her mom seems real nice, hardworking woman. Daddy, did a little bit on the, I don't know what you would call it. Just don't give a shit no more and just cares about only himself. Yeah. So I will see you tomorrow at 6 and I will be burping. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Be good.